When you have finished this topic, you should be able to do the following. Explain what a border is. Add top, bottom or box borders to a paragraph. And add shading to a paragraph. Borders can be used to make a different element in a document stand out from the rest of the text. Borders can be added to any element in a document, text, graphics, data or charts, and to the page itself. You can also vary the type of border you use. They can go all the way round text, or you can have borders above, below, or to the left or right. There's quite a lot of information in this document, so we could add some borders to help draw attention to the most important points. To do this, we use the bottom border button. Click the drop-down arrow to see the different options. That's correct. Each option in this drop-down features a small icon, or picture. These icons show you what each border option will look like when you apply it. For example, the outside borders button puts a border all the way around a paragraph or paragraphs. Let's make this heading stand out by putting a border around it. First, we need to click to make the paragraph active. Put an outside border all the way around the heading. Click to apply the border now. That's correct. A border has been inserted around the outside edge of the heading. If you want to apply a border to several paragraphs at once, you need to select all the text before clicking the Outside Borders button. Now the border appears around the outside of the whole block of selected text. However, if you now decide that you don't want the border after all, you can simply click the Outside Borders button again to turn the border off. Or, alternatively, you can simply click the No Border button to get rid of the border. You can use shading to make text stand out from the rest of the document. Let's give this title a bit more emphasis by putting some shading behind it. We have clicked in the title to make the text active. Next, we need to display the Shading drop-down menu, which provides options for selecting from different shading and colors. Click the Shading button now. That's correct. When you open this drop-down palette, you can see there's a big choice available. You can choose from a range of colors. Selecting no color clears an existing fill from active or selected text and leaves the text with no shading. Now let's apply dark red shading to the heading. We've already made the heading the active paragraph by clicking inside it, so all we have to do now is choose a color. Let's try a lighter, brighter shade of red instead. Open the palette again and select red now. That's correct. As you can see, the heading now looks much more stylish. We could also see how shading the rest of the menu in a different color would look. Each line of the menu is a separate paragraph, so to add shading to all the paragraphs at once, we need to select the text first. If we change our mind, we can get rid of the shading using the No Color option. Remove the shading now. That's correct.